Welcome to the Animal Papa channel. This is the Animal Papa, and I am here with you know who, the Junior Animal Papa.
I'm here.
We're gonna do a video on setting up your first aquarium, your starter aquarium. As you can see, we have gravel, we have a tree, we have an alligator. These are all the accessories that you don't need, but you do need a filter, which we have right there, a bubbler, the gravel, and obviously water. So Junior Animal Papa is going to take this camera and I'm going to start setting this starter tank up. Right, Junior?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the name of this video?
How to set up your first aquarium.
Or your first starter tank.
Yes.
Okay, Junior, here's the camera. Alright, we're going to start lowering some of this gravel into there.
Gently.
Gently. That's the first step. Spread it out. Alright. Alright, now Junior.
Yeah.
I'm going to put these decorations in. You tell me where you want them.
Alright.
We have a nice, beautiful bonsai tree here. Where are we going to put that, Junior?
In the left corner.
Alright, we're going to put this down here in the corner. Looking all nice. Right there, right?
I guess
We're going to
so.
put this. Where are we putting this?
Next to it.
Maybe under here, because then the filter will sit right here, right? And then we're going to put the alligator in, which we could probably put him just like that. Which this alligator is really cool. It's actually got a bubble system to it. All right. Now, I think that we should come back as we fill, because you want to waste your time by filling up the tank? We're going to go fill up the tank with water right now. We don't want to make this too boring for you. So we'll be back in a few minutes once we got this tank filled up.
Alright. We are back with the Animal Papa, as always. And we're going to be showing the next step.
We're going to measure how to set up the bubbler, because all fish need some oxygen in the water. So I think that's going to be enough right there.
Yep, that's about...
So we're going to take it and we're going to cut this. We'll make it right here. All right, we got that now.
Nice.
All right, now we're going to set up the bubbler. We got this bubbler right here. We don't want too much of a powerful bubbler because the tank isn't too big. And also we want the alligator to work properly. So we don't want a bubble that's too powerful, Junior.
Yep. Setting it up.
Now we got this guy sitting right behind here.
In the back of the tank.
Perfect. Dropping the cord back there so we can plug it in when the time is ready.
Yep.
All right. We're going to put a little bit of water into this
First
thing.
bucket in.
First bucket in.
Go slowly. Water rising.
Well, we'll put a couple of buckets in, and then we will be out for a little while to come back. All right, you don't want to put the buckets in. You want to put them in nice and slow so you don't mess up all the gravel. We got one more bucket here. All right, let's get the filter.
Oh.
If it's filter, just hang it on the back with the filter.
Filter's right here.
We got this filter right here. It's a nice little filter. It's for 10 to 20 gallons. We want to put a little extra in just to keep the tank clean for less maintenance. All right, that's going to hang right there, Junior.
Right on top of the alligator.
Hold on, let's fix this thing right here.
Yep.
On the back.
Fixing it. We are about a fifth of the way up so far.
Put this back here so we plug her all
That's our
in.
alligator. Oh, look, the alligator's lopsided because there's bubbles in the back of him.
Well, that's because it didn't fill up with water yet.
Nope.
Alright.
We have to get a little bit more bubbles out of this guy, and then he'll be perfectly straight.
Alright, so we don't waste anybody's time. We're going to fill up this tank to about here, and then we're going to come back and turn everything off for you people to see.
Yep. We are back.
We didn't want to waste your time with the filling up to the tank, but as you can see, we got the tank about 3/4 of the way full. Right there. We got this goldfish, beautiful goldfish right here in here with the cycled water. Now, normally you would actually wait for the tank to cycle for about a week or so, but since we have, a couple gallons of cycled water, which is almost 20% of the 10 gallons, we are going to put the goldfish right into the water, but first we're going to put this cycled water into the tank and let it cycle for a little while. So Junior's going to take the camera and I'm going to put this water into the tank. All right, this is cycled water that we're adding to the tank.
That's been in there for about 2 months cycling.
Normally you would have, if it was new water in your first tank, you wouldn't have cycled water, so you should let the tank actually cycle for a week before you add fish into it. But since we have cycled water, we could actually add fish to the tank. And that filter that I have there has been cycled too. So we should be good.
Make sure the temperatures are also the same.
That's very important, like Judy said, temperature of the water has to be the same. But I'm going to show you how we're going to do that to make sure that the fish adapts to the right temperature once we fill this tank up. Alright, so we'll be back again. We're just going to do the cycled water quick. And we don't want to waste your time filling the cycled water. We'll be back. Alright, we're back and we let the tank cycle, put that cycled water in from the other tank. So, like I said before when I left off with you, that we couldn't actually put a fish into here unless it would cycle for a week. But since we already had cycled water and that filter's from an old tank, which is cycled, we can let this fish in as long as the temperature is good. So as you can see, we got this goldfish right here. He's sitting there for about 15-20 minutes, about 20 minutes. So the temperature in the tank and the temperature in here is the same. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this fish go in a couple of minutes, but we just want to one more time go over exactly what you have to do to set up a starter tank. As you can see, what you really need for a starter tank is a good filtration, a good bubbler, and then everything else that you see is pretty much just decoration. Like Junior wanted these beautiful rocks on the bottom, but that's not what you really need for a starter tank, but it just makes it look a lot better. A beautiful little bonsai tree, a little cave, and like I said, you do need the bubbler. So once again, really what you need is a tank, water, and filtration to have fish. At this point, I think we're gonna let the fish go, right, Junior?
Yep.
All right, here we go for the big release.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to your home. What's his name, Junior?
Champ.
Welcome to your home, Champ.
Getting
In
used
a
to the
brand
environment.
new starter tank.
He's like, what's that?
I think he's gonna like it since he came out of this small tank. So as we can see, he's doing great. He's only been in there for not even a minute yet, but he's exploring around. And this is how to set up a starter tank. And this is Junior's actual first tank without me being involved. So he pretty much did it all on his own. All right, Junior, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna be out.
Yep.
Give one last look at this brand new starter tank.
The crocodile.
Love that crocodile.
His
and a
mouth
bubble.
opens. The
Awesome.
bubbles.
And that beautiful fish. All right, on that note, Junior, I think we're out. How to set up a beginner starter tank. Ta-da!
Da-na-na-na.
We're out.
Peace.
Take care till next time. Peace.